What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max, and today we've got a recurring visitor. You might remember almost 2 years ago we filmed the Ring Caddy, a 230 horsepower 1.9 liter diesel Caddy from 2001, and it was hilarious. It is still one of the funniest cars I've ever driven, but also one of the most surprising cars because it actually moved. It was quite quick back then and very torquey, 520 Newton meters of torque it also had back then. So in the end, it was actually quite fun to drive. So today, Pepijn, the owner, brought it back because it has more power now and the car has been sold. So unfortunately, it's also the last time we're going to drive it properly. Now, Pepijn has some other cool projects. He's currently working on a Seat Arosa, a 930 kilo car with a TDI engine with like 360 horsepower. So if you like, go follow him on Instagram, One Stock TDI. He is also the owner of One Stock 911. He also has a 991 Turbo S with a little tune on it. So if you're interested, go follow those accounts. And well, today I'm going to show you around it. We're going to start at the front and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. Now, there are a few things on this car that have remained the same. I'm still going to cover the things that are most important. But if you want to see the previous video with the 230 horsepower setup and more in-depth stuff, go check out the video in the top right corner and then come back for the update video, which this basically is. So at the front, we've got the intercooler from an Audi A6 C7. So from the 3 liter TDI, and we do have a number plate this time. I think last time it was in the window there and we didn't have a lower part of the bumper or whatever. So it looks a bit more civilized. Well, it doesn't really, because right there we've got a tie rip for the bonnet release, because apparently the thing inside doesn't really work. So that is really funny. Wheels, let's start there. I think these are different wheels as well compared to the last time. So we've got these Nankang Sport Nex AR1 tires. These are semi-slicks, as you can see. Super sporty. 205 section tire, 15-inch wheel. But that is really cool. As you can see, it is very cold today. So I don't know what we're going to be able to do grip wise, but the fastest Pepijn has been able to do with these tires and with this power, 300 horsepower, is 5.6 to 100. That is insane. And then at the rear we've got these Yokohamas, which are a bit more regular than the fronts, no semi-slicks. And then in here we've got completely stripped out rear and the battery as well there. And then the car has leaf springs in the rear that have been rolled, so they are flatter, and there are also custom dampers, I think gas dampers, GAZ. And then at the front we've got a KW coilover set, which is also new. Now, as you can see, it is so inconspicuous. I really love it. This is like a true sleeper car. It looks like a creepy guy van, and I think I did hear some knocking coming from inside there, because there might be some people in there. I don't know what Pepijn does in his free time, but judging from his keychain, there are probably some gag balls in the rear. But yeah, joking aside, I love the fact that it looks so normal and so creepy guy. Okay, so let's take a look underneath there. So we have the 1.9 liter TDI from a Seat Ibiza FR. And as I said, we've got that different intercooler. Now, compared to the last time, we have bigger injectors. We also have a different camshaft. We've got a different turbo. So this is a Garrett GTB 2260 VK, which is the turbo that you also find in an Audi a 3-liter TDI or a Touareg 3-liter TDI. And as I said, it's now got around 300 horsepower and it's got 600 Newton meters of torque, which is ridiculous. That is insane. I mean, it was a handful to drive last time round, and this time I'm guessing it's going to be even more fun. Now we also have brakes from a VW Golf G60, 280mm discs at the front, and we've got drum brakes at the rear, I think. Yeah, that is that is very cool. And we've got a custom remap by Ronald TDI. So let's see what it's like to drive this time. This weird window here. That's so funny. Okay, so ignition, and then we've got a start button right there. A couple of gauges still on the dash there. The interior is the same as before. We've got the 6-speed manual gearbox from an Ibiza as well. All right. So. What the hell? Oh my god. Honestly, it is powerful. Oh my god, that is so awesome. So we've also got a popcorn limiter, and that is what you hear at that rev limiter. And of course we've got some torque steer as well, but that is just hilarious. So you immediately start driving like you're in a van. I don't know what that is, but it just brings the van driver out. Little bouncy, the rear springs are a bit bouncy sometimes. Yeah, leaf springs are horrible, of course, and then we do have those custom shocks from Gas, so it's quite a stiff rear end, but of course it's also super light, that rear end, because there's nothing there apart from a couple of hostages probably. Oh, but it is quick. I'm not joking around. This is a quick car. It's like, oh man, it's like proper hot hatch quick. I was not expecting it to be this quick. Do we have? Yeah, we do. Windows down. Sound check. Oh, so we still have like a straight pipe to the rear, and there are big clouds of black and grey smoke coming out of the exhaust. Now when this car came out, it weighed 1165 kilos. That's what it says on the license. So I guess, you know, with the stripped out rear, I don't know how much less it weighs now, but you can guess it is a little bit less. So 1150 kilos at the most with 300 horsepower. That is just a very nice power to weight ratio. It had 90 horsepower when it came out. I just saw that, so that is also pretty cool. All right, Autobahn. We have a little gauge there. You can see this one. That is the exhaust temperature gauge, so we have to keep an eye on that. If it stays at like 950 degrees too long, then that's not really good for the engine. Oh my god! Oh, I forgot, I have to flat foot shift. That's the quickest way. So you just Keep your right foot pinned down. And then it doesn't go into gear. Very nice. Okay, third gear. That's the quickest way to shift. Look at that gauge go. Look at the speedo. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh man, I don't know why, but it just makes me so happy to drive this car. It really does. I can see this big black cloud of smoke behind me. People must be thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? Here we go. Flat foot. Oh, this is so crazy. And it's seriously quick. So we're doing like 210 kilometers an hour on the speedo now. Pepijn told me that he did 230 kilometers an hour GPS speed, I think, and he said it was horrifying. It was super scary. So I'm not going to do that today. With, you know, it's -2 degrees. It's not really safe to try that today. I can imagine how sketchy that must feel. I can tell you though that we've been able to do a measurement 100 to 200. In 13.2 seconds, which is, hold on to your hats, quicker than a BMW M340D. So it is seriously quick. There we go, there's Martijn. Oh, big black cloud coming behind me. It is freaking awesome. And it is seriously quick. 13.2 seconds. I mean, that is, honestly, that is impressive. And this car feels really, really great. I don't know why more people don't do this. Why aren't there any like hot hatches with a diesel engine? It feels freaking awesome. It sounds really cool, especially with that popcorn limiter. Man, Pepijn, you know how to build a fun car. This is freaking awesome. Oh, man, we should have bought this car. We should have bought this car. Oh, the brakes are pretty okay. Yeah, they're a lot better than before. I guess these are different brakes, right? Yeah, I think so, because last time I didn't really have any brakes, and this time I feel like you at least have something you can lean on, and that works. There we go. Oh man, that is so awesome. Thank you, Pepijn, for taking your car to us before it goes away. Really, really enjoyed it. It is hilarious and awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this little update video as well. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. Don't forget to follow Pepijn, One Stock TDI and One Stock 911. You can also check out this video on the right, or go check out this playlist on the left. Get in the back. Bye guys.